Hi, boys and girls. I'm going to read a book to you entitled How to Read a Nonfiction Book. This is actually going to be really important for our new ELA unit, which talks about nonfiction books, and we're going to be using those in order to complete our lessons. So, learning how to read a nonfiction book is actually really important. Let's get ready to read. What is nonfiction? Emma needs to research sea turtles. She has to write a report for school. What will she do? First, she finds nonfiction books. Then she uses the nonfiction features. These features may include headings, graphs, and images. They help her decide if the books are right for her research. Once she gathers information, she can write her report. Nonfiction books are different from fiction books. Fiction books are often stories that are made up or did not happen. Nonfiction books are about real subjects or events. They are written using facts. Unlike fiction, nonfiction books do not have to be read all the way through from beginning to end. Readers choose what to read. It might be the whole book, a chapter, or even a sentence. Do you need to do research? Do you want to learn about real life facts? If so, reading nonfiction is the way to go. Chapter 2. Reading What's Real. Nonfiction is a genre. It includes any book about real life. There are many types of nonfiction books. Reference books are nonfiction. Informational books and some books about real life people are also nonfiction. Reference books include dictionaries, encyclopedias, and atlases. Dictionaries have definitions for words. Encyclopedias have information about many topics, such as places or events. Atlases are maps. People read reference books to find quick facts. Nonfiction books about people include biographies and autobiographies. Informational books are also common. They give general information about a topic. Other types of nonfiction books include cookbooks, how-to books, and business books. Most nonfiction books have a table of contents. The table of contents can be found at the beginning of the book. It tells readers what chapters can be found inside the book. Chapters are listed in numerical order. Chapter 1 is the first chapter listed in the table of contents. Chapter 2 comes next, then Chapter 3, and so on. Sometimes the chapters just have numbers. Other times the chapters have titles. Across the chapter is the page number on which that chapter begins. This allows readers to flip to the page where they want to get information. Other sections at the beginning and end of the book are usually listed too. Chapter 3. Text and Images. The rest of the book after the table of contents is called the text. The text is usually organized into chapters. Chapters may have headings. Headings are like titles within a chapter. They tell what the next section will be about. For example, a book about dogs might include a chapter about puppies. A heading in that chapter might be called Puppy Food. Readers know this is where they can find information about what to feed a puppy. Nonfiction books may have images. Images include photographs, illustrations, or graphs. Photographs are taken with a camera. Illustrations are made with paint or other art forms. Graphs show information using bars, lines, or symbols. Graphs can help readers better understand the information. Nonfiction books may also show data using tables of numbers. Images usually have captions. A caption explains the image. It is often found above or below the image. For example, a photograph of a thunderstorm may include a caption. The caption might tell when and where the photograph was taken. The caption might also give the reader more information about thunderstorms. Chapter 4. Additional Features. Many nonfiction books have additional features. These features can be found at the end of a book. They may include a glossary, a bibliography, and an index. A glossary is like a dictionary. It defines important words from the text. Glossary words are listed in alphabetical order. You will find a glossary at the end of this book. A bibliography is a list of the sources that the author used to write the book. Sources may include books or newspaper articles. Sources are usually listed in alphabetical order by the author's last name. Bibliographies also include the title of each source, the publisher, and the date the work was published. You can use the bibliography to find more sources. This will help you do more research on the topic. An index is a list of topics that are included in the book. The topics are listed alphabetically. The page number where that topic can be found is next to the name of the topic. A book's index is usually longer than its table of contents. Indexes help people search for topics within a book. This is a caption of this image right here. Nonfiction features caption, image, index. Anatomy is on page 4, lifespan is on page 2, range is on page 8, behavior is on page 20. Glossary, habitat. A habitat is where an animal lives. Herbivore, an herbivore eats only plants. Omnivore, an omnivore eats plants and animals. This is a term, and this is the definition of that term. Table of contents. Chapter 1, about sea turtles. That begins on page 4. Chapter 2, habitat. That begins on page 8. Chapter 3, diet. That begins on page 12. Reading nonfiction books is a good way to learn about real life. Features such as a table of contents and an index will help you find all the information you need. Now you have all the tools you need to write that research report. Do you know what is a bibliography? A list of definitions. B, a list of chapters. C, a list of author sources. 2. What are 3 types of reference books? 3. Which feature defines important words? A, an index. B, a glossary. C, a caption. 4. What is the purpose of the graphs in nonfiction books? You guys are going to answer these questions after listening to this text.